It is such a poor situation in Spain that a book called Submissive Wives was published in 2013, and feminists were outraged enough to demand that it be banned from being published. According to the book, which was a success in Italy, women should show obedience in charity and submit to their husbands and partners. According to the author, it is based on a religious teaching that is based on the life of St. Paul. The situation amounts to nothing more than a civil war between traditional women and feminists. This is exactly what is happening in the Western world right now. Traditional women are attempting to position themselves on the more positive side of the female psyche. However, at the end of the day, both factions desire to subjugate men. Men are being turned into manginas by one group who preys on their fear of false accusations, while the other side utilizes pies and good table manners to domesticate him and turn him into a house cat. The other side uses force to do it. While many Spanish women are devout Catholics, many have come to the conclusion that feminism is a more effective strategy for gaining what they want from society, especially in light of the fact that the Spanish government is typically socialist in nature and that they adore feminists and cater to their need in order to get votes. Consequently, the most logical course of action for Spanish men, in my opinion, is to flee the country. Is it any surprise that Spain has one of the lowest birth rates in Europe? As a result of having just 1.33 children per woman, the number of children per woman is coming closer and closer to 1 child per woman. Women frequently have that one child as a sort of insurance policy to ensure that their husbands will not leave them for another woman. I'm witnessing an increasing number of women who don't have any children at all, presumably because they believe their methods are so effective that their men would never abandon them. I hope that one day, a large number of women will be forced to confront the MGTOW wake-up call. It doesn't matter how well they treat their men if the men are able to see right through the games that they are playing. Latin ladies always have more heated dialogues and personalities. They are confrontational. If they are not restrained by regulations that allow them to get away with making false accusations, I can only imagine how belligerent they can become. During the 48-hour period where the man is imprisoned, they have the ability to plunder the family bank account and seize his savings. When he is released from prison, he will not have any money with which to defend himself. I'm confident that it occurs on a regular basis, even if it is totally legal. Jordan Peterson asserts the following: many Western women prefer guys who are docile. They are simpler to govern, but this does not necessarily translate into greater happiness in their lives. They usually end up being powerful and in command, but that doesn't mean they get what they want. They're simply behaving in a masculine manner and believing that the so-called patriarchy is oppressive, as this is the case with many women. As a result, they are attempting to duplicate patriarchy with feminism. They appear to desire feminist women to be at the top of the hierarchy of power. What they fail to recognize is that many males who choose to go their own way are unconcerned about the relative position of women in the hierarchy. They are only concerned with the relative posture of her hiney and whether or not it is attractive. As a result, if Spanish women desire to act more masculinely, they will be unhappy because the divorce rate in Spain is so high. But what they don't comprehend is that men are considerably more capable of surviving and thriving on their own. When a guy is alone, he has a greater chance of self-actualization and mental growth because he has the capacity to devote more time to improving himself as well as his mind.